or two. Yeah.
This thing starting to pause. I'm about to let 5 more go, Christina. I have
I'm not.
10 left.
Oh, I'm not letting anything go yet. I don't got enough profit. About $2.
Christina said it's all or nothing.
That's all. Yeah. Trade like this, I'm
Man,
just nice.
Christina, that $2 a
I won't.
bag of
I won't go
chips.
red. Huh? I just was eating chips. Did you guys hear me? Is that what it was? You said? Did you say chips?
No, yeah, I was saying that $2 profit is a bag of chips.
Yeah. I was just shoveling salt and vinegar chips in my face. I had to mute you guys so you didn't hear me.
All right. Got 10 left.
Yeah, and it's got
Oh,
them little
it's
wicks on
going
the
back.
bottom.
Look,
It's coming
look.
back.
It's
See?
going up. Look.
Yes.
Damn. I wish I wouldn't have sold now, but I'm still in there.
You're still in, so that's good.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Maybe
I'm
this will be
trying to
one of those
build this
ones that
account
runs
and
to
see
$100.
this
You
is the
know,
move that I need. I need more of these runners in the pre-market to build my account up.
I need one of these every
This
day.
Weeble Cash account that I got.
What are you guys looking at?
So they watching MES,
Nothing.
but we
Just
looking
kidding.
at what is it? SRFM.
Yep. Sam,
Oh,
Ralph,
okay.
Frank, Mother.
Yeah, it's a
Mother.
So
stock
who
that
noticed
came
this
on the
pop up and became to your attention at the time? It looked like a 130-ish.
so
We
Mark
just
had
we just felt it.
got it. Saw the news that Palantir bought them out.
Yeah. What's patented and what is that?
They're a government analysis company.
Preservation of
They're
capital is more
the ones going to be spying on you
than
soon.
making money.
what's going on?
You want
What's
to lock
going
in your trades, and you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live futures education and trading program. Glad to have you here with us today. I'm Mark McSee, one of the moderators here with AmericanDreamTrading.com. You may hear some chatter in the background from other members who are excited. They're in a hot trade right now. SRFM. I know that's not a futures contract, but it's a stock contract. We caught the news off of Bazinga Pro, SRFM, which is Surf Air Mobility, which is now up, well, it says it's only up 20%, but man, this thing's climbed more than that here just recently. Yes, it's went to the moon. SRFM, Palantir bought 10% of them. That was enough to shoot this thing up. It's got probably $1 or half, what is it? 2.25 to, well, it's up almost $3, $2.94. So making money on this. I just snagged $400 myself off that trade. Other members are still trading it while we're in it, even though we're talking about futures. Well, we trade anything. We trade stock options, crypto, and futures here. And we're not against trading anything in particular. We'll trade it all. Whatever will make us money, we will do it. Our members are currently trading this stock. They are in it, riding it to the moon. Let me see if I can pop that up so you can see what I'm talking about here real quick. Even though we are talking about futures, let me show you this chart that we're looking at, SRFM. Let me get this thing out of the way.
400 on that. Holy crap.
SRFM. Get this to highlight properly. There we go.
Did a quick 400 on that.
SRFM.
Gold guys forming a too many EWO. Gold.
There we go. Look at
Downsides.
that beautiful chart. Is that not a beautiful chart, people? Look at that thing. Straight to the moon. All on news.
did
Now it's
400
up
on it
there
right
at that
before
$3
it
mark, which will have a hard time staying up there. Yes, we're talking about stocks here, even though we're here for futures. That's okay. Our members are going to make money. We're going to let them keep making money. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's breaking down 308 right now. All right, it broke that down. It ain't nothing to stop it.
There's nothing on the
331 is the
L2.
next.
You got a wall 330 on the L2, but other than that, looks pretty good to the upside. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? This is what you call taking advantage of breaking news. And here we go. Look how that works. See? News overrides any technical information that you will see with any company at any one time. So that's why it's important to have some form of news. Good. J-Dog just locked in 1,000 on a single NQ trade. Good for you, J-Dog. Attaboy. We're over here on On the TikToks, I don't see many people over there yet. Hit your one if you're here. I see you, Terry. Good to have you here. We're currently watching a stock go to the roof, on to the moon on news. Here comes a little profit taking at the top. You do have support at 288, so be careful there. Watch that support don't drop out on you at 288. It needs to hold that. Oh, you got good support now at 294. It's right at the top there. They're deciding, they're fighting over the price right now. Oh, that's good. Support's still holding at 294. Really nothing stopping the upside. There is a nice order at 318, but that'll eat right through it if it can push back up that way. It's got to break and hold above this $3. It's an even number, psychological number. Same rules apply as far as trading futures also. All the rules that we use to trade stocks, stock options, and cryptos apply to trading futures. And this is the case here. We are trading a stock. We all switched from trading futures to instantly trading stocks as soon as we heard the news. And look at this thing go. Is that not a beautiful chart? Boy, don't you wish you had
Palantir is
10,000
going up
shares
with
of
it
that
as
right
well.
now. What's that?
Palantir is going up along with it.
Oh, is it?
It's going up too, yeah.
Usually the company being purchased into is the one that goes up, the one that usually doing the money spending goes down, but you said Palantir is also going up. All right.
Yeah. It's been on
Another
up for a
$750. Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. See, we can make money in stocks even though we're talking about futures. Got to take advantage of situations as they arise. There's almost always a runner somewhere. Can't get FOMO about things we missed, but hey, we're going to take advantage of it while we can. I had to sell out of my position because I had to click buttons to get this to go live, but I could have made another
Just got stopped out.
50 cents maybe. No, 25. Yeah,
Yeah.
50 cents I gave up. Where it's, oh no, more than that now.
That's what I made.
It's almost,
50 cents a share
it's up
off of.
75 cents from where I sold it, a share. Had 1,000 shares. You do the math. There you go. It's okay, $400. I'll take that at any time in a matter of minutes. Where else are you going to make $400 in a couple of minutes? How do we learn to do that? AmericanDreamTrading.com, which is owned by, created by, run by, incorporated by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach, who teaches us how to navigate the muddy waters of everything investing, such as what we're looking at right now, stocks, stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite, futures, which is, believe it or not, the focus of this show. So just keep looking here. For some reason, we only have 4 people on TikTok, and we only have 6 people over on YouTube. Something's not going good over here. The logarithm is not working. I think Coach had that issue earlier today, did he not? If you're in there, TikTok, type 1s in there, would you, for me? That will help alert the logarithms that there's actually people in here. So if you could type a 1 in there, everybody that's in there, Junior and Funds Hands, everybody that's in here now, if you could type a 1 in there, be appreciated. May help a logarithm. Look at this thing keep going. Oh, my Lord. See, you people are costing me money 2 days in a row. Look at that. They went up to 368 before it pulled back a little bit, still climbing. Wow. There we go. Look at that. What a beautiful chart. Ain't every day you get to see something go to the moon like this. It's SRFM, Surf Mobility Incorporated. This is a stock. This is not a futures contract. So bear with us while our members and trade this. I just had to sell out of it. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate the likes over there. Junior, thank you for that number 1. Everybody else get over there and type that in. That might help something. Kick the logarithm in. Don't have very many people over on the, neither one of them for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't really want to restart everything. Sometimes that's necessary to do that, but I'm not going to today. We'll see what happens here. All right. Here we go. It's pulling back here now. Where's the support at? Where's your main supports at 314 maybe?
316. Oh.
Yep, there. Yep, right there in that area. So watch that. If it don't hold that, well, take your profits, lock in your
337.
profits, move up your stops, shed,
Gone.
take your
There it goes,
profits.
gone. 381.
There we go. Big order up there on that 351, 354, and 381. So it does still want to run. Get it while you can get it, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Good for you guys. Very nice. A lot of very nice. Still holding up there. Watch them. The L2, as you can see on the L2 here, we have a wall there at 320. That would be your support. As long as that stays there, you're good. But if that sells off, all them shares sell off on the L2 at that 320 level, then the price is going to drop even more. So that's holding that up. People are buying it above it. We get walls on the other side that we look for where there's large orders, larger than the others. The number doesn't matter. It's just significant, the ones that are significantly larger than the average that you see there at any time. So we have a 400 at 349. We have a 979 at 381. So those are the numbers we're watching. These can change at any time, by the way. As long as it stays up there and holds the support, you should be okay. When the support falls away, it's time to say goodbye. So still holding up, still there, still there. Get it? Who's still in it? Who's still in it?
I'm up 30% of my account on it. Mm-hmm.
There
Oh,
you
no,
go.
30% of my trade. I don't know. I'm up a lot.
There you go. You can count your money when you're. Don't count your money while you're
done.
still sitting at the table. There'll be time for counting when the dealing's done.
I just know the
That'd be a good
I don't
country
even know the
song, wouldn't it?
percentage.
That'd be a good
Yeah, I
country
think
song.
it would.
Yeah.
You should write that.
kinda
You should write that,
catchy.
Mark. Sing it too.
Yeah, kinda
You
catchy.
should sing it too.
Yeah, kind of look like the guy who would sing that kind of song.
Kind of, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Huh.
Good
Country.
job, Christina. Every trade counts, right?
Yes,
That's
that's
right.
right. It's another
That's
dollar in your
right.
pockets more than you had when you woke
So
up this
good.
morning.
Look at
Chad
that.
says
I put
on
50 bucks in.
TikTok.
That was it. You don't need a lot. See?
Chad says on TikTok Live, thanks for the call out. Oh, Chad, you're in on that also. Good job. All right. We are looking at SRFM, Surf Air Mobility. It received news popped up on Bazinga news feed that I have a subscription to that. Pelletier bought 10% of them. So they're investing money
Take a
in
look
this
at
company.
Palantir.
Yeah, I didn't
Go
look
look at that chart. Yeah.
Palantir is a little bit more expensive, but you know.
Yeah, but it has options, so.
Yeah, well, I wasn't loaded up for that. So, yeah, Palantir
We
is
don't
actually
talk about that
climbing
here,
up.
though.
It always has been, but yeah, it's $142 stock, $143. So it's not climbing as
Good
dramatically, but yeah, usually the purchasers goes down because they're spending money to buy somebody, right? So usually that's money out of the company's pocket, and investors will put the money in the companies being purchased versus that. So we're going to watch this a little bit here. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're watching
Palantir used
a
to be
stock
one of the
instead of
really
a
cheap-
futures because our members were in this. We were in this before we went live, and we didn't want. I ain't going to make them get out of it, right? So SRFM, Surf Mobility. Look at that beautiful chart. Still holding its way up there. And we're watching the L2 over here. There's still supports at 322. That's better. It's gone up from 320. So now you got around 322 is a strong support. What that means is there's a lot of orders there, so that'll hold the price from dropping down to there. Now, if it does bring itself down and hit that, well, then we might have an issue. You got another strong support down at 3. 350 is a wall right here. We got to break through this wall on 350. Right now you can see the volumes must be dropping off because this is not moving as much anymore. Don't need a volume indicator when you look at the L2. If the L2 is moving a lot, you know there's a lot of volume. If it's kind of sitting there, not so much. So we want to see this 350 breakdown. If it don't, people will panic and start selling off. So it's sitting here. These orders are not breaking down right now. Does not look very good. Now there's a little bit dropped off. Oh, there it went all at once. Bang. That'll shoot it up. All right. As long as it has the volume, it'll keep pushing up. You got another wall around 370. So watch that. It's got to keep carrying on, moving on up. Was up to 368 before it pulled back. So we'll watch that level. There's a 367 with 500 because that's close enough to where it sold last time. Yep, and then it threw some orders in there. All right, here we go. Watching the L2 on this side. You're watching these walls with these larger numbers on it. Ooh, 368, 2,000 order. Be careful, 368. That's where it sold off last time. That would be a double top there, correct? So keep an eye on that. Yes, we are watching a stock. This is not a futures contract. We were just happened to catch this on the news while we were trading futures. So everybody switched over and are participating, our paid members anyway, or some of them are playing this here. No, this is SRFM. So you'll excuse us why we trade. This is a stock, actually. Coach teaches us how to trade all things, and we're taking advantage of the news. So we didn't want to get out of the trade just because we were going live. So we thought we'd share this with you for something a little bit different.
Right?
What's
All
that?
trades the same. Trade is a trade is a trade. It all trades the same.
Exactly.
No
A
bias,
chart's
no
a chart. You trade it the same way, right? The principles that Coach teaches us in stocks, stock options, crypto, and futures are all applicable with each other. There's not a different set of rules for trading stocks as there is for options or futures. They all the same principles and rules apply. All Coach's rules apply to what you see, right? So once you can get the basics down, and you should start with stocks, and you learn how to trade stocks and go from there. You still got support at 320. Now that's a mile away from where it's at now. I'm going to draw a little line here just as a visual reference. So that'll be right in here somewhere, give or take, just for visual reference. It's not exact. But 320, you want it to stay above this line. If this breaks that down, we might be one and done now. The news might be over with. It's pulling back. These stocks like this, sometimes you just don't hold on to them. You lock in your profits and get out. You got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. What's your exit strategy? Where are you getting out? Christina, do you know where you're getting out, or you're already out? Because it's
327.
327.
Below 327, I'm getting out. Yeah.
Okay. 327,
That's
that's our line in the sand. You need an exit strategy. You don't want to try to develop one while it's pulling back on you, right? Draw a line in the sand, decide where you're getting out. So here we go.
And I'm up 25%
There you go.
on this trade. So I put 50 into it. I'm up 12.
Even 13. With this pullback, this stock is up 73% right now. Even with this big pullback. So normal volume on this stock on an average day is 374,000 shares trade hands. It's up to 21, almost 22 million just in that news. That's how much it jacked this up. Still holding on. Christina's still holding tight. Who else is still in this? Anybody? Anybody? Okay.
Mark, you see the accuracy in my charting? That's 327, the wicks, and it turned around and went back.
There you go. Right
Where
on the
did
money.
I learn that?
There you go. So now you got a wall at 328, supports at 328, so that's better. It's moved up a little bit, the support. Still got a wall at 350 that you got to break through, which is right here. You got to break through this area here, right, on the L2. Again, these are just orders placed but not filled, so they can be canceled, moved, increased, decreased. So you just kind of watch. It doesn't matter what this number is. You just kind of want to see about where it is. They're 350. We're watching this break down. If that breaks down, that'll jump up to the next level. So right now, this is the barrier to upward movement until this sells off. Well, the 49 is going to sell first, obviously. And it's holding right there right now. So what happens is if it sits here too long, people will get panicked and they're like, it's all higher it's going. I'm taking my profit and getting out. So, but right now it's still there. People are throwing in sell orders. Some of them are selling off their profits there. So we want to see these numbers get bigger, but they're not right now. They're selling off. It's going to consolidation because the prices are pretty close to each other, what they want to pay and what they want to sell for. So 330 is still your support. 327 doesn't have much support. Oh, there's your three. What are we at now? All right, 329. It's getting close to her. What are you going to do? There's your 9 moving up, so maybe that'll bounce off there. Maybe you will do well. And see. All right, isn't that still? That's a beautiful chart. It's nice to be able to participate. It's exciting when you get to grab these things and take the ride along as you go up, as it goes up. And then
it'll off my line. I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Love that.
So right now it's in consolidations.
It gives you a little bit of self-confidence, so you know what you realize you do know what you're doing when you learn it, and
yep.
It helps.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, TikTok you'll see, and YouTube you'll see that right now we're looking at a stock. This is SRFM. This is not a futures. We were in this before we went live. News popped up while we were trading futures live. The news popped up on our Bazinga news feed. So we took a quick look and made a decision whether or not to jump in. Some did, some didn't. Some are watching, some are paper trading, others are making money. I managed to snag $400 myself off of this. I had to sell out to hit the buttons to start going live here. So You got to do what you got to do sometimes, right? So we'll get back to futures here in a minute. But, this is something a little bit different, but the principle is still the same. There's nothing different about how we are trading this stock than what we do when we're trading futures. It's the same thing. All the coaches' rules apply. So there we go. So now we're getting a little heavy. There it is. It's sold off there at that 350. Then when I tell you if there was a wall there at 350, if it sold off, it would shoot up, and there we go. Oh, can I foresee the future, Christina? How did I know that? Man, for my trading that we get from Coach, that's how. Now, what's the next place it might
It's not a
stop?
magic 8 ball.
Yeah. $4 would be an even number. That would be another psychological barrier. It's at 380 right now. 390 is I thought it was 380 something was a wall there.
381 is there's a wall at 381 now. And then at 410.
Okay.
391 has a pullback. 380, it's at 380 now. Oh, no, I don't know.
Yep.
Keeps moving.
Well, you got one about 390. It's going to have to break through first to get the $4. It's settling out here. It's still got energy. It's still moving. Still nothing that says to get out of this trade. It's still above the 9 to 90 EMA, this line here. And when we're in this type of a trade, it's basically a scalp. Now, she's been in it the whole time here, so it's an extended scalp's what it is. During this time, you can slide your stops up, lock in your profits. So if it pulls back on you, at least you've locked in your cash and your profits. So good job. And look at that. Oh, got almost to 390. It tried. It was a tick away from it. And it's got to break that 390. Oh, look at the wall at 4 now. Of course, we knew that was going to happen. $4 whole is a psychological barrier. It's nothing magical about it. It's a whole number. People will want to sell at even numbers. And that could be quarters, dimes, nickels, whatever. So in this case, it'd be the whole dollar. So we'll watch and see what happens there, if anything. If not, there we go. So, a little pullback, sell off. People are wanting to take their profits. And as long as it stays above that 365-ish, 370 level, should be pretty good. What is that number there? 365, 66, somewhere. Right where it's at right now. We want to see this candle bounce up off of this area right here to about where it pushes back up. We do have a longer wick at the bottom of the candle than we do on top, indicating buyers are trying to push the price up. We can kind of see that here on the L2. It's Bebopper just went from 360 to 366, now back down to 362. They're still fighting over the price here, or what they want to get in. Again, we are trading a stock here, not a futures at this moment, because we were in this before we went live. So it's kind of a struggle here. Might be getting on the struggle bus, and people might be getting tired and just get ready to bail. You know, people have limited patience like me, and they will bail out of it if they sits there too long. So that's the thing, you got to be careful. What's your line in the sand now, Christina? Did you move your line in the sand up?
I just moved my stop up to 3. It's at 345 because it's under the 9, but I don't want to go as far. I don't want to lose that profit to go as far as down to the 21.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 345.
There it goes. Oh, there's another candle. Is it going to push back up? We'll see. It's got to break 380 before it can go anywhere. It's got to work its way up. See 380 over here on the L2? This is what we're watching for, this wall. It's got to break this down first. So as these sell off, this will move up. But people keep throwing sell orders in there, bringing the price down. So kind of neat, kind of exciting.
Very fun. Very fun.
It is. It is fun.
I love it.
Very short-lived a lot of times, most of the time, as a matter of fact. So, Extra Trader, did you get in on that or not? Thank you for them flowers there, Johnny. Appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Futures Trading and Education Program. However, we're looking at a stock that we jumped into way, way down here and been writing up on news. It was a total news release type of thing, and we're going to run it, take what we can get out of it while the getting's good. Now it's not looking so good. We're losing support now. It did bounce off the 9. Do we want to hold it there? Well, we'll see what it wants to do. 338 is now support down from 350. There's a small support at 347, and I'm looking at these numbers right here on L2. This stops it from coming down, these big ones, right? It'll pull down to there because they are so large. It'll attract attention. Why would I want to pay 350 when I can pay 338 with this person, right? And it acts as a magnet to pull it down. So.
I've now moved my stop. Is that I put it at 336, just under that support. So if it hits
Okay.
support and bounces, yeah, then I'm still in it. And if it goes below, then I'm out.
Okay. She has a line in the sand. She has an exit strategy, knows exactly what she's going to do. When it happens, it'll happen, right? The worst case scenario is it keeps going up.
Yeah, that would be horrible, huh?
Oh, that would be terrible to make more money. Oh, my.
Gosh.
You know,
Oh,
you
if
got
I
to
could
pay
handle it.
taxes on it and everything else. And
I don't want
just
to pay
gets-
taxes on it. No,
Just
forget
gets
about it.
messy, and, you know, who wants to pay taxes?
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Let me just
All
go get a
right,
job.
so now we're up to 33 people over there on the TikToks. Appreciate you smacking the ones in there in the chat. Keep that logarithm boosting here. If you can pop that in there, appreciate it. Well, it ain't looking too good. It might have had its run and done. A lot of these are drops and pops based on news, right? So anything can happen. Yeah. See what goes on here. Getting tight, getting sleepy. It's getting sleepy. All right, what are we going to do here? Last chance before people start panicking here. Sits down here this long. What's up, Daniel? Over there on YouTube live chat. We're looking at SRFM was a stock we rode up way low. Clear
Volume
down
just
here.
moving.
Look at that beautiful chart. Look at that. Broke on news. SRFM. Yes, this is not a futures contract, but we were trading this live because we got the news break on it, and Coach teaches us how to trade everything. So we're going to take advantage. We don't care if it's a future or a stock option or a crypto. If we hear something running, we're going to take advantage of it each and every time. Why? Because that's what we do here. Money is green. No matter whether we get green from a stock or green from a futures contract, we'll take the green. We're not bashful, are we, Christina? No.
I'm a little shy.
Oh, yeah, you're a little shy. Yeah, okay, me too. I'm a
Yeah.
pretty quiet person myself, you know.
You're very quiet. I can't
Yes,
stand
I
it.
am. I'm very bashful backwards.
Quiet.
The way
Very
all us boomers are,
soft-spoken.
we're all quiet like that, you know.
Soft-spoken.
So, yeah, we're all quiet like that, so.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes again. Look at that. Now supports at 350.
Yeah, look at the 9 catching up to it now. That's still a trade. This is where you trust your indicators, right? Do I trust my indicators? Now, she had a line in the sand. It didn't hit it. Come close a couple times, but it did not hit it. And as long as it
Now
stays
moving
above
it
the
up.
9, it's a good trade.
Moving it up to 348. Yep. There we go.
So once this thing runs its course, we'll get back to trading futures. Well, I can get back to trading futures anytime as far as that goes, but we'll give it a minute here because this is exciting to see something catch this soon and be able to ride that pony. Ride that what? Ride that what?
Pony.
That one.
Oh, not a squirrel. We don't ride a squirrel, do we?
Hammer that. They're saying hammer that.
Do we ride a
Hammer
cow?
that pig.
Do we ride a cow? No, we don't ride a cow. What do we ride? No, we don't ride piggies. Not piggies. Oh, a donkey. Is that what we ride? Oh.
Do we? Do you have a mouse in your pocket? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know where my donkey went. My donkey got away. How about crickets? Do we do crickets? No?
We hammer those.
No? Huh. My donkey's not on here. What
Rubber-
happened to my
rubber mallet
donkey?
froze.
I was redoing my thing. I didn't put the donkey back on. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? I don't see it. I must have walked away before I realized I was done. All right. Anyway, you know.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
There you go. All right, this is getting too flat for me to sit here and watch this all day. It's like watching paint dry now. Hopefully, if you're going to stay in that,
Lord.
Christina and anybody else is in it, I hope it works out very well for you. But we'll go ahead and come over here and let's see what the indices are doing. You go ahead and ride that donkey. The indices are kind of flat. Well, actually, it looks like your trade's more exciting than this one is. Oil has had some ups and downs today, and it's down. Pulled back, it's below the 9s, kind of just like, whatever. The euro, it had some nice moves on it today. See what happens here. Gotta adjust this mouse speed, it's too slow. So you can see oil had a really nice, or the euro had a really nice climb down and then up and then back down, now back up. Been all over the place today. Been a pretty nice trade though. There's the S&P 500. Made some money off of that. There's the gold coming up here. Gold's been a little bit choppy. I did take a gold run today, small one. My favorite overall right now seems to be platinum. I've made money on platinum, plenty of it. So it worked out really good. Matter of fact, I just exited a platinum trade here a little bit ago that I was in temporarily just to make a few extra bucks and push the thing up. So, what else do we got? So platinum's down here. You can see platinum. Look at how that thing climbed. Isn't that not a beautiful chart also? Look at that. Look at all that money right there. It's amazing. So that thing just keeps climbing. It's a gift. It keeps on giving. It wants to go up to 71.5-ish right now, but it's struggling there. All right. Or 17. I'm dyslexic. That's 75, 17. So it's holding its own up there. All right, what else do we got? We also had NQ had a little bit of pops here and there. Not so much recently. These are kind of all flattened out for the day. But they'd had a nice climb. Anywhere you got in that today and still in it, you would be making pretty good money as far as that goes. What else we got? By the way, if you guys got any questions, feel free to type them down into your chat box in your social media platform. Palladium, I didn't look at that today. Platinum has been my favorite metal here recently. Not that I'm ignoring gold, but gold used to be my go-to, but now it seems to be platinum. It's been having a lot of volatility up and down, so I kind of like that. What ticker were we trading? Double Balance asked. That was SRFM. That was a stock. We received news that Palantir bought 10% of them, so we jumped in on that, traded that, took the profits, and went home with it. Now we are in futures. This is the futures education and trading program. Just so happened that we were trading. We heard this news and jumped out of our futures and went over and started trading that. And we followed that, brought that into the live here just to show you. It's traded exactly the same way. Stocks are traded the same way futures are. Terminology is different here and there, but that's about the extent of it. Really, they're all about the same. There's nothing that Coach teaches is any different with futures as it is from stock options, or crypto. Everything's traded the same way. A chart's a chart. Once you learn how to do this, learn how to get your education on, and learn how to trade and read a chart, what the indicators on a chart mean, the different levels, right? You can trade anything out there on the market. So, what else we got going on here? We have the Russell. Russell was climbing. It climbed up and broke its double top right here. You can see there was a critical level right here. You can see it just by looking backwards, right? Top of these candles all line up together, and with those wicks over there. So that's a good trade also. Let me see. Thank you for that follow, Cardinal and Miketon. Appreciate that. Thank you for those gifts. Let me see here. What questions we have over here on the YouTubes? Day Dog 50 day. Today's his 55th day paper trading. Congratulations, sir. Let's see. Sam, I'm special. Before I start the course, I have 3 accounts, 2 evaluations, and a funded second day. I come to burn them. I did not know. I was too excited and resetted the funded account. Yep. You break one rule with a funded account. Guess what? You got to start all over. Sam asked, time to short. Well, I can't tell you, can't give you. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and as such, neither I or anyone else associated with AmericanDreamTrading.com can give you financial, tax, or investment advice. So, but we will train you so that you can make those decisions on your own, because we're not a call-out group. We don't tell people when to buy, when to sell. We don't say buy XYZ now and sell XYZ now. We're not because those don't work, right? You're not learning anything. All you're doing is listening to somebody holler at you. What good is that, right? So no real sense in doing that. So why wouldn't you rather learn the skill to be able to make those decisions on your own? Much better that way. Let's see what else. All right. So if you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask them down in your social media chat. Again, be respectful of the moderator, which would be me and other moderators that are inside the channel, and be respectful of the members within the room. Please do not spam our channels. Doing such will get you invited out of our room. We will unfriend you, should we say, in the business. We will invite you to no longer be here in the business, however you want to say it. Oh, well, you're welcome to stay. Just don't spam our channels, all right? Don't be touting the latest meme coin and all that stuff. That's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss futures and everything involved in that also. Anyway, I'm looking at platinum right now. Platinum, take a look at platinum. It's just going crazy. And there we go. Right there it is. Still climbing. Still climbing. Just broke through a critical level. I'm waiting on this. It has broke it. The next candle's coming out, but I'm waiting for it to break and hold. If it don't break through this regression channel at this 1320.7-ish area, I'm going to take my profit and get out, right? So doing real well. I'm actually in this trade live. I have been in it for a little while. I happened to get back in it while I was talking here because I seen it pop on my chart. And, I don't normally do live trading, but I had my other screen up there. So I'm doing very well. I'm letting it climb. First pullback, I'm getting out of it. So I do not really have time to manage the trade while I'm sitting here. I'd rather not. It's at that top of that regression channel right now. You don't see that on this chart, but on my Webull I do. And this is the area that's here, right here. This is the top of the regression channel, right at this level. So this is a tough spot. It's got to break and hold above this. That's what I'm waiting with. I have my finger on the trigger to sell if it happens to get up there. So I'm waiting for it to break through this level right here for right now. If it don't, out I go. And there, it's breaking it. Come on, you can push it up out of there. Push it up, push it up, push it way up, push it up, way up.
You can do it!
There we go. Or not. All right, I'm not going to play games with this. It may continue to go up, but, I got other things to do here, so I'm getting out of this trade. I did put a 4 in front of my numbers for our paid members, if they wish to do that. So that worked out pretty decent. All right. So that's a good run on platinum. And that's one of the metals that you can trade through Webull. Every broker has their what you can trade list and what you can't. There's a lot that Webull has that other brokers don't, and there's a lot that Webull doesn't have it that other brokers do. I know there's a few things I would like to trade that they don't offer, like coffee and cocoa and sugars, but it is. Sam wants to know how many years I've been trading. This is the 3rd year of trading with AmericanDreamTrading.com. Never day traded a day in my life. Didn't know anything about it until I came in with ADT, got educated, And I've been showing up every day for 12 hours a day, basically, for the last 2.5+ years. This is my third year, started my third year, January, first week of January. So it's my anniversary when I started. So, and I hung out with Coach every day, every single day, learning the ropes, learning all his rules and principles and trading strategies, what they mean, how they all work together. And every year I was successful more and more every single year. Is it hard? Yes, it's very hard. But once you learn it and start to understand it, the light bulb starts going off and you can make money. Made 6 figures plus my first year, made a higher 6 figures plus my second year. And now my third year, I have 10x those numbers. So having a very good year this year. So anyway, as you go, you learn more and more and you apply the principles. But when it comes down to it, a chart's a chart's a chart. Once you learn how to trade that chart, then you can do very well. So what's this? ES is not doing anything very impressive. Gold isn't either. Let's take a quick look up here at the euro. Now things are slowing down for these type of investments, and we'll see what happens with these. Crude oil, if it does continue to drop, it'll be coming down to a double bottom. Copper was the one I was going to look at. It is at that critical level on copper. It's kind of ugly right now as far as the way it looks. So, all right. See what happens here. The NASDAQ, same thing. It came up, had a nice little climb. Our members were participating in this here recently, and it kind of flattened out. It's still holding its own up there, but it's pretty weak. Gasoline, yes, you can trade gasoline contracts. See, it dropped today. The Russell 2000 was a very good one. We look at that beautiful chart there since 1246. We were playing in that one, right? Yeah, we were in the Russell before this, weren't we? Is that what we were playing? And the Dow. We were in the Dow a little bit. I was actually in the Dow a little bit today, doing that, trading that, and having a little bit of fun with it. So, made some money off of this nice climb here. So, there's always opportunities to make money somewhere. Didn't look at, so I did look at soybean earlier today, but it wasn't doing very well at the time I looked at it. Never looked at it again, but look at that nice run. If you'd have got in that EWO, which you'd have got in right here, so that'd be approximately this candle here, and you could have rode that all the way down, gone through this little mess, and exited down here. That's a lot of money. So I now have did I tell you I have a 4 in front of my numbers that are paid members now? Did I tell you that? Huh? All right. You want to start today and have the same?
Congratulations, Mark. We read you.
What's that?
That's awesome. I said congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. Jimmy says, I want to start today. I want to have the same anniversary day. Okay. Well, it takes time. Anything you want, that you got to put the effort into, right? It's not easy. Put the hours in, put the time in. And if you decide this is something you want to do full time, then you could do that. We have a lot of our members that have 9-to-5 jobs. They do it part-time. And they do well that way also. I did this for about 3 months and knew I wanted to do it full-time, and that's what I did. So I is retired because of AmericanDreamTrading.com. I don't go punch a time clock. I sit in the comfort of my basement after 40-plus years working in hot manufacturing factories, producing widgets for the rest of the world. A widget here, a widget there. I work for different companies, but basically making widgets for other people, making them richer, not myself, which I don't have a problem with that, right? World needs ditch diggers, so nothing wrong with that. We're going to work every day. But now I work for myself, and nobody can tell me what to do ever. Oh, wait, I'm married. Never mind. Oh, wait, I belong to an investment community. Never mind. I listen to Coach's rules. Okay, never mind. So following Coach's rules will help you advance. You can go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's our website. You can scroll down about halfway. There you will find a link to our Discord. and you can join our Discord for absolutely free. It's no cost. We have never charged for it, never will charge for it, like some people do. It's totally free to you, and you get instant access to our stock lounge. Now, yes, you will have limited channels in there because as a free member, you're only entitled to see certain things. Where our paid members, every paid membership has its own channels and everything. And I counted them up the other day. It's roughly about 100 different channels in there. And as a free member, you won't see all those. But you will be able to interact with other members in the stock lounge, ask questions, discuss trades, seek help and advice. We also have a training channel in there that has videos that aren't available elsewhere. There's 11 full deep dive videos in there, various subjects about getting started trading. You can check those out. Documents are also in there. So, and there's discount channels and more in there. Head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Grab that free Discord. Once you get that Discord in there, you can look right next door there, and it is the link on that same front page of AmericanDreamTrading.com, and it will show you all our different membership packages. We do have the Diamond membership, a special promo price of $8,000. You can make 2 payments on that if you like, or you can pay it all at once, be one and done. That is our creme de la creme, our top of the line, all-inclusive, all memberships, everything we do here at American Dream Trading. And there will be never, ever any additional costs, including any new programs that we are coming out with. There's about 3 we're going to be coming out with here in the very near future that I'm aware of, right? I'm sure Coach also has, other things in the works that he's working on behind the scenes. So I'm going to counteract my yawning tonight. Got it. I bought my can, of course. Then I popped it open without thinking about that. Just put it all over myself. Excuse me for a minute. That'll be a sticky. Anyway, yes, artificial stimulation. Energy drink. I got to get me my energy. Need a little bit of caffeine. Been a long day. Clean up this mess real quick. All right. Now we're good to go. I'll keep the can out of the camera so I'm not advertising for somebody. All right. So, all right, here we go. Back at it. So, what do we got moving now? Anything? How we doing with that SRFM? We still in it over there, Christina? Or are you done with it?
No, I got stopped out at my whatever
Okay,
it was at 348 or whatever. Yeah, I stopped out.
Kept on going or quit?
I don't know. I stopped looking at it once I was out.
Okay,
I didn't want to
cool.
have FOMO.
Hey, guess what,
Yeah.
Christina?
What?
Coco's over in TikTok land saying hello, everyone.
Coco?
Hi,
Where has she
Coco.
Hey, Coco. Coco Chanel.
Over on TikTok.
She hasn't been around in a while.
Well, she's got other obligations she has to tend to also. So she,
Well, we missed you, Coco.
We
yeah,
love Coco.
We do.
yeah, everybody loves Coco. And we're not talking about the drink. We're talking about the person. So good to see you there, Coco. She's doing that W word that we all hate to hear. It's a curse word in our business, that W word.
Yeah,
Do I-
because she always sneaks back to us.
Yep. All right, so the indices are flat. I mean, they are stair-stepping barely, but they're flat. They are in a upward trend still, but they are flat. And what else do we got going? Anybody else out there in the interwebs make money off that SRFM while we were looking at it? I hope you did. The Russell's starting to get a little heavy up there at the top now. Might be looking for some moves to the downside. We got about 10 minutes till power hour. Just trade the trades that are in front of you. Russell, over there. All right. Okay, what else we got? Any questions? Because that's just what it is right now. It auto adjusts there, Moses. Can't help that. I don't have any control over that right now at the moment. It auto adjusts through the software. It's going about through two other places before it gets to you. Not to mention, if Bouncing around all the pipes. Boy, look at that pull on platinum. Whew. Boy, that really pulled. Too bad I wasn't in that. Look at that ginormous pull. Huh. You know, I love trading the platinum. Did I ever tell you I love trading platinum? I don't know if I ever told you that or not. Well, let's just take a look here and see what we're going to do with that. There we go. We'll see if that's going to pull down. Platinum. We'll take a look at platinum here. Let me get that on the screen here. I'm looking at it on my other screen. I happen to see it fall. Look at that nice ginormous pull on platinum. And we'll see if that'll come down at least to 55, or if this is going to retrace 50% because it was such a large gamma candle. But it is getting late in the day, getting long in the tooth here on time-wise. So, I don't know, my battery, my mouse is dying or what's going on here. But, all right, we'll see what this does, if it's going to do anything at all. If this wants to pull down today or not. There's no real large orders down here that would indicate it wants to go one way or the other at the moment. What I'm looking for is numbers less than 314.3 right now, that it comes down here. It pulls back down. I expect actually a 50% retracement because it was a large gamma candle. And it did go about halfway up, maybe 40%. Yeah, maybe. But generally there's a 50% retracement on giant gamma candles. So, anyhow, let's see if this wants to pull or not anymore down to the 55. And go from there. All right. So we'll watch that for a few seconds and see if it wants to make that. All right. Okay. What else? Oh, J-Dog just locked in 400 on platinum. There you go. That's how we do it around here. Yep, it is fun when you understand it. Well, you know, it's fuzzy. It may be fuzzy on your end, but right now it is what it is. I am broadcasting. I'd have to go look back at my other stats. There's nothing I can do for it, Moses, other than have you get faster internet to make up for it. But yes, it is transmitting low right now. And well, I got pretty good internet speed right now, so it should be okay right now. Take a look at your end. We'll go from there. What else we got going on here? All right. We'll see if this platinum wants to. Oh, look at that big pull. Man, this thing's really pulling. Platinum pulling hard to the downside. See if this is going to continue or bounce here off the 55. 55 is a good potential place for this to bounce. It's just another indicator. That's a trend line. Okay. And J-Dog is locking in money there. All right. Hey, just sell it's back. Good to see you again, sir or madam. Here every day. Appreciate your return visits. If this is your first time here, make sure you click subscribe. Click that share button. Let's share this out with other people out there on the interwebs. And so they're aware of American Dream Trading also. TikTok, let's try to get that up to 20,000 likes. You can smash them like buttons as you get time. Let's get that news out there to everyone else. As you can see, platinum did indeed pull off the 55 and has pulled back a little bit. Does that mean it's not going to retrace? No, it doesn't mean that at all. It could very well do that. So, but we'll let it go, sit here and stew a little bit, see what it's going to do. Is this a sell-off? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't know if I'd go that far, but it is a significant pullback, that's for sure. Could it be end of the day taking profits? Yep, it most certainly can. It may even sell off enough that it might spur a buying spree. Those are things that can happen also once it sells off. You never know what's going to happen, right? All right. Again, hopefully this morning I had trouble with, or is that yesterday? Yesterday, I had trouble with TikTok being able to complete this puzzle on this laptop with the software that I'm running on it. So hopefully that doesn't happen here again today. That I'll be able to, it'll allow me to complete that so you don't get disconnected. If we do get disconnected, I will reconnect. I know it's a pain, but make sure your notifications are turned on. So if we suddenly disappear, it's most likely me, not you. An old story, right? It's not you, it's me. That's for TikTok. The other thing you can do is have a backup account. You can go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and also get an account there. That way, if one or the other is not working, then you have a backup to go to. All right, what questions do you have about trading futures? Any? This is not a stock. This is a platinum futures contract. Platinum is PL futures. So we are trading futures here, not stocks, but even though we were trading as stocks when we started this live, because that's what we were doing right before we went live. So we continue to do that. The principles of trading stocks are the same principles and same rules for trading futures. If you're really good at trading stocks, you should be pretty good at trading futures. It's like any other investment vehicle. Everyone has their own element of risk. Once you understand those risks and learn how to manage those risks, and you should be okay. Well, what's the one way we manage risk? We never enter a trade without a stop. We manage our losses by once it reaches 1 to 3% of our total account, and any given day, we're done for the day. Go back to retraining if you have 2 more red days in a row. These are all part of Coach's rules in trading, and we need to follow it. He's got those designed there for a reason. So anyhow, I don't know. It looks like Platinum is just going to kind of sit here for now. By the time I click away, it'll probably drop again. You can watch. Let's look at the NASDAQ, see what it's doing. Still flatlined. Copper, what did it do? Yeah. It's even got some chop in there too. Nothing exciting. It is up. The little piggies today, really, they do what little piggies do. They go all over the place. They're a kind of wild thing to trade. And gold, well, gold's in its channel, kind of flat. That's nano Bitcoin that we can. Excuse me.
M2K's pulling.
M2K and the Russell.
Yes.
And there we go. See if this can hold down below on the Russell. All right. See what here is doing. And I got the puzzle piece thing that I got to do. And of course, there is no image there. Give her a refreshment. So in about less than 3 minutes, I may lose you, TikTok. You may have to rejoin. I'll have to restart the whole thing all over again. I don't know why this thing, I'm typing in there and it still thinks I'm there.
SRFM, Mark.
Uh-oh, here, I got the puzzle piece. Now, if I can just align these perfectly on the first try, it may work. There we go. I haven't had any success with this. Okay, I aligned it perfectly. It's thinking. It's trying to verify. I got 2 minutes. Let's see. It's a thinking. It's a spinning. I aligned it perfectly, and it says I have no internet connection. This thing is dumb. I do have an internet connection, or I would be broadcasting to you right now. Right? You know what I mean? Catch my drift? Matter of fact, it was able to load the puzzle up, so how could I not have an internet connection? It's trying to tell me I don't have internet. Yeah, whatever. So this ain't looking good for TikTok again. I may have to restart you. I'll just keep trying this here for the next 2 minutes, see if it's going to work or not. Ain't looking good, though. All right. So this thing's counting down to less than 2 minutes, but it may take longer than that the way this thing's locked up. So if you doesn't suddenly disappear, the 8 of you over there on TikTok still, you could go over to American Dream Trading or YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and follow us there also. Or you can wait for this TikTok to come back up whenever I do get disconnected. Anyhow, thing's still trying to load and it won't do it. All right. It is what it is. What else is moving out there? Can't get this thing. Even when I did it, it said there was no connection. So, and I do have a connection because I'm transmitting to YouTube from the same place, the same town, same things are all working. Okay. All right, one more try here. See if it'll let me do it. It actually loaded up another puzzle piece for me this time. There it is, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. Oh, it said verification complete. Imagine that. That's the first time in probably 2 weeks that actually worked. There we go. We might be good for the rest of the show now, TikTok. I got it. Got 1 whole hour left. Hopefully that validation works for that. Success for once. All right. Aren't you lucky? You don't have to go nowhere. There you go. But you should have a backup account just in case something like that happens. Make it easier on you. Now that I just wasted 4 minutes of my life, I'll never get back trying to do that. Oh, we can get back to the regularly scheduled program already in progress.
SRFM, Mark.
SRFM. SRFM. Wow, look at that thing go now. Too bad we're out of that. There you go. That's one we were trading earlier. I won't go back to that here, but I will show you this in case you're just joining us. We do start at 2. We do start at 2 o'clock here. But we were trading a stock before we started the the futures before the show, and our members were able to ride that up. Now look at it taking off again. Still hanging up above the 9. Did it ever break and hold below the 9? Well, only once, and very briefly. It was right here. Because you had to sit through all that. So look at that. It's up to $4.30 there, Christina. I got 40.
Don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
It is what it is, right? You're always going to leave money on the
I
table.
know. I can't get back in. That's my issue.
Nah, don't
That's
worry
why the
about it.
futures is so good, because you can get back in.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about your buying power when you're trading stocks there, right?
Yep.
YM's creeping up.
Yep. YM?
YM.
We can't hear you very well there. You talking into your mic, or is it just me?
YM.
Yes, there you go. That's better.
Sorry about that.
No, you're all right. Yeah, it's kind of hanging up there at that top, isn't it? See what happens here.
Yes, indeed.
We can break on through to the other side or not. It's been a really nice climber today. That chart is just beautiful, right? It didn't go straight up, but it pretty much since what time was that? Since about 10 o'clock, it's just been kind of just a. If you'd have bought into that and just let it go all day, holy cow, would you be sitting in some big bucks, all right? That thing has climbed. What is that? 300 ticks, probably, something like that, roughly.
Stayed pretty cozy with the 9.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of choppy. I mean, the volatility per candle, but if you could have stomached all that movement all day long, it rode right up on that 9 there, and it's a fine looking chart, right? In the overall view of it, right? We see how it works here. You know what? I got to adjust the mouse settings on this thing just slower than I'll get out. That's all right. I'll work on that later rather than go through all these settings. Very primitive here. All right, Daniel. Good to see you back there, Daniel. Whoop, whoop. Let's go, he says. Let's go. Look at that nice chart, isn't it? It stayed along the 9 all day, pretty much. There was a pullback, but look at it. It's right back to where it was earlier, right? It's above the area that it was on its high. As long as it stays above that double top, it just broke out. That is beautiful. That's a lot of money right there. Lots of money. Money, money, money. Get that money. Who's getting that cash today? Who's going to get it? Right? You know what Matthew would say, don't you?
All right, all right, all right.
That's what he'd say if he was here. What else we got going on? Let's see. But that YM, boy, that's just a nice chart. We were in that actually earlier today, a bunch of us. Made some money off of that. RTY. Actually, when we was in YM, it wasn't really moving all that much, was it? The Russell, made some money off the Russell today. Platinum, right? Looking nice. What else we got? NQ, which is the NASDAQ, another nice looking chart. You know, it just wasn't a straight to the moon kind of thing, but once the market turned around after the opening, which is what they always say, stay out of the market the first half hour, things really settled down after about 10 o'clock. And started its movement one way. And that's why we always tell inexperienced traders, wait the first 15 minutes to half an hour before even entering the trade. There's no sense wrecking your account. Let the market settle down and pick a way that it wants to go and be done with it, right? So anyway, gold was kind of, Did a gold play briefly today. Most of mine was in platinum as far as metals go. And what else? What did Bitcoin do today? Anything? Yeah, a little choppy in Bitcoin today, just like the rest of the market there for a while. Up and down and all around, right? For those of you who trade those, I don't trade it on a daily basis. I used to own it, but I don't anymore. And then the euro is the same way. It took off at the beginning when everything was going down. So we'll go back here and watch YM for a little bit and see if it's going to do anything. YM is the Dow Jones Industrial Average of the 30 top stocks, except it's futures, right? So you'll hear it, oh, the Dow was up X amount of points today, right? And that's where this comes from, right here. Moves up and down. It represents the top 30 stocks in the world that's on that exchange. So the S&P 500 starting to climb now also to the upside. Take a look at that. Get a little bounce there. Little pop there. Yeah, we're getting a little movement out of all the indices right now. If you look around there. All right, that is the futures, ES, which is the S&P 500, which is the same thing as SPY. SPY is actually the child of the futures. Yes, Troy, you can see me looking all around like a bobblehead, right? Number one, I'm using this laptop, which is sitting too low, needs raised up to start with. I have 6 monitors that I'm in front of my face right now. Plus I have a MacBook Pro that I don't even have turned on right now. I have my phone. I also have an iPad Pro over there. It's turned on, but I'm not using it. Next to me, those are my backup devices in case I lose power if I was in a trade, because you always want to have it. So right now I have access to 5, 6, 7, 8, actually, if I want to use my cell phone, ways of looking at a stock trade rate at any given moment notice. And I have, the reason I have 5 monitors that I work with, basically, plus the laptop here. I mean, one of my screens is everything for the live broadcast. All that software is all one spot over there, and yada yada yada. Every screen I have a different thing, and then being a moderator, I have everything, all those things related, software related things that we're running for all that on another screen. So that's why I'm always looking. I'm looking up, looking down, looking around. I look once in a while, I'll watch one of my replays, and I'm like, geez, like a bobblehead. So I had one for the longest time, and then I started missing out on playing 2-minute EWOs. So, and because I wasn't able to watch all the screens on the one laptop that I was using. So I decided to go get one more screen, and that made a big difference. Then I became more successful because I was able to watch. I made one screen with a bunch of mini charts on it that allowed me to catch the EWOs quicker. And because of that, I was able to make more money that way. So that chart, that monitor paid for itself like in seconds. First day I had it hooked up. And then I've added other ones just because one's not enough, right? Just like guitars and guns. I'm always buying more. Always can use one more. So, do you need all that many? No. I would highly recommend at least 2, though. It just makes life easier. You can look at 2 different screens. Just makes things easier. Plus, it's bigger, right? If you're getting older, larger screens are helpful. But it's really nice to have at least 2. Could I trade effectively just with once or on a laptop? Yep, we got people do it all the day. Matter of fact, Jimmy came in here. He was trading with it was probably MS-DOS 1 or something. His was so old. It was at least a 10-year-old laptop, and he made like $28 million off of it. So he just recently bought a new computer. So, yeah, you don't need all the fancy equipment. It's whatever you want to see. I like more information. Does it make me a better trader? Yeah, that's debatable. I think having 2 screens does, to be quite honest with you. That way you can watch a whole bunch of little charts on one screen while you're trading on the other one. It's just more convenient that way, in my opinion. And you can do whatever you want with my opinion there. So, all right, what else we got going on here? See what happens here, if this is going to go back the other way or not. Okay, and J-Dog says he's doing all his trades from his cell phone. So there you go. You don't have to have a bunch. We have a lot of members. We have multimillionaires that do no trading except on their cell phone. It's kind of a thing, right? Whatever you're used to, if it works for you, use it. Not for me to say how you trade or what you trade on. So I can't. I mean, I do trade on my phone regularly. I'll sit on the couch and do some scalping on my cell phone. Do I want to sit there and do that all day? I like to have more information in front of me. What?
Says scalpy, scalpy, scalpy.
Scalp, 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 scalp. Get that money. Right? So, you can do it on just about anything. You just need to learn how to do it. That's all there is to it. Very simple. All right, what we got going here? Oh, but pull back. I'm looking at the other screens. Platinum pulling down a little bit, then it came back up. The NASDAQ getting a little heavy. It's trying to anyway. So that would mean that the S&P probably looks the same way. Well, it's actually a little bit different. It's still holding up a little bit over there. What's oil doing here lately? Oil's flat down there, that channel, holding up at that double top level around that 64, whatever that is, 64.70-ish mark. And the euro would probably be pretty slow right now. It is. It's to the downside as we speak. So, all right. Anyhow, we will do this also. Good. Thank you for sharing live there, Doug, if you haven't done that so already. No, I don't lose my mouse, Troy. I'm using a Mac Studio, and you can, in the settings on Macs anyway, you can slide the display setups, the little boxes, you move them around and make them tighter or looser, and it goes seamlessly from one to the other. I can go to any one of these 5, never lose my mouse once. Now I have slid Windows around, from one to the other, and dropped it by accident and then couldn't find it. It was stuck like between 2 windows technically. It was there. I just had to go back in and undo things. So easiest thing is just to close it, and hopefully it opens back up somewhere else. That's frustrating till you learn how to do that, find that. All right, what else we got going here? Move this out of the road. All right. So. Looking around. All right. I don't see anything of significance moving. If anybody does, holler it out. I mean, the S&P's still holding its own up there. Thanks, Doug and Miketon, for liking the video, this live broadcast. By the way, we are live 3 times a day. Coach is live from 9 to 11, Monday through Friday. Stocks and everything investing. I'm live here from 2 to 4 p.m. daily. Everything futures related. And then we have our aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. So check all those out. Matter of fact, I was a guest on that show last night on the aftermarket show with Dawn, and she interviewed me a little bit. So you can check that out. All of our live broadcasts upon their completion is available for immediate review over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Check that out. .com. All right. Let's take a quick look here. Coach has rules. Did you know Coach had rules? Very important part of trading. Yeah. Very important part of trading is having some set of guidelines and rules. Coach has developed these rules over the last 30-some years, 33 plus years, that he uses and we also use. They're designed not to make you money. They're designed to help you save your money, to preserve your account so you don't destroy it. And that's the whole purpose of these. So I'm going to try to play these. Hopefully there won't be any echo. You guys can monitor it. If there's echo, let me know. I'll try to make an adjustment to it. I don't know if there will be. Hopefully there won't be. All right, so here's Coach, and Coach telling you about his rules. Here you go.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right, some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this. Am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money. It's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time when I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. Is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? Like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right? And again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce, this is the golden nuggets, not the coach, just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody. If you don't know how to handle it, you might get lucky and catch a momentum and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader. And you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day. Right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
All right. Sorry you couldn't hear that. YouTube, I thought, TikTok. YouTube could hear it, but you guys couldn't, apparently. So I'll work on that tomorrow, tonight, whatever. See if we can't fix that for you. Hello. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully we'll have that fixed for you. was trying to get rid of the echo, which we did. Yeah, you can hear me now because I'm talking to a microphone. I was trying to get the audio for the coaches rules. So anyway, we'll work on that a little bit, see what happens. So, all right, let's take a walk around the block, see what we got going on here. Yes, still holding up on its own there. Gold, of course, flat. Let's see what oil is doing here. Anyhow, it goes here. Nothing much, just sitting there right at that level. That's at 64.72 level. See here, what else we want to look at? Those are closed now. Let's go back and look at the Dow. Still holding up there. So again, if you'd have got in this and held on for dear life, could have had. Yeah, Sweatsuit Dapper, get off my lawn. That's my line. That's my line. Get off my lawn. You're going to use my line. Let me see what else we got going on here. Is the Russell doing anything else? Nope. Nothing very exciting here in the power hour yet. Still got about a half an hour left. And things are kind of flat. There's not very much happening right now. Up or down. Watch, let's see here. Nope. Nothing really much there either. Thought maybe the NASDAQ was moving around a little bit. But it's not. What's copper doing? Anything? Don't think so. See if that's got a little bit of pop to it, but it's the volume so low running on these ones also. Once in a while you'll get a burst or two, but anyhow. Looking at copper here just to see anything about it, if there's anything going on. Got a big sell order at 89.10, which is $4.89.10. And what else? Nothing big to the upside. I mean, there is a 945 up there, but nothing that big, substantial size that would want to tell me that wants to go that way. So it's hard to really tell sometimes. Volume again drops really low at times on these kind of things. So anyhow, we'll just kind of look around, wait for something to happen here. You're getting a little nice pop on copper actually right now as we speak. Just when I said it doesn't have very much volume, well, look, all the volume poured in there, price shot up. So I get a little bit of movement out of that, see what happens. Nice little pop to the upside. So, getting a little red candle there. Where else were we looking here? We were looking at the Dow YM, holding it there for now. And what else we got going on here? See if we can get it on that. Nope. All right. Thank you. Thank you for those likes over there on TikTok. Good to see Sweatsuit Dapper back. Inglewood Jones. Good. Thank you for sharing. Doug's over there. Nellie's over there. D. Thank you, KB and Troy. And Newman and Nolly, Mr. Pigs. Glenn Macaseo, appreciate you being here today. All right. So, let's see you here. Let me refresh the screen here for a minute. On TikTok. There we go. Back at it. Just nothing really wants to move here. I mean, everything's just flat. What would you know, you don't want to trade just for the sake of trading, right? But, you know, copper's moving right now for some reason. Who knows why? This late in the day, that's very unusual. Oh, well, let's see what copper wants to do here. It's really a popping. Pop, 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 pop. Making cash. What do I see on the L2 over here? I see a possible sell-off at 490, which is in 2 ticks away. We'll see if it does. More orders. If that order gets pulled, it may shoot up more. We'll see what happens here at the 490 level. There you go. Broke through that. What's it doing? Well, look, there's Dave S. over there on TikTok. Good to see you there, Dave. Can't believe these two old guys are up this late in the day. We both get up at the same time in the mornings. He's older than me. He's I don't know if you know Dave, but his name's in the Bible. He's one of Noah's cousins. I don't know. You got to really look hard to find his name in there, but you know, he's so old. He's Noah's cousin, and he's over there on TikTok. Matter of fact, he's got his own TikTok channel, man. I'll tell you what, check it out. Dave S. Be Respectful. He's got his own TikTok little thing going on over there. Anyway, right? So, making fun of me over there on TikTok. So, he'll always be older than me. That's all that matters. And I think it might be argued that I might be a little bit better looking. But, you know, that's up for debate. I don't mean to brag or anything, you know. But so, he does very well as an investor. He's a buy and hold type investor. He's got holdings he's held for a long time and made money that way. Kind of the Warren Buffett of our ADT group. He's had long-term holdings. Been very successful with that buy and hold strategy. And then he also does scalping and swing trading. He's trading options, you name it, futures. He's learning new skills. He came in here with a buy and hold investment philosophy, and now he's added other things to his plate since then. So the old dog can learn new tricks. I didn't start doing this till I was 60, and I was able to do this. I've gotten better every year, kind of like a fine wine. I do a lot of fine wining every day, especially when trades go against me. I like to whine. So anyway, copper is still climbing a little bit up there. I thought copper would move all that much, but it is. That would be, for those of you playing at home, HG is copper. And you can see it's kind of holding its own up there right now. Is it going to pop anymore? Well, what did it do? It bounced off. There's a regression channel here. If you draw a line, you'll see there's a channel right here. It bounced off of it and pulled back. All right. Let's see. All right. Thank you. All right. What's my secret to staying up all day? Caffeine. I love my coffee. Drink it all day long. Ran out of coffee, so I had one of these in the fridge, so I thought I'd grab them. Right? Not doing any advertisement for them. Just happened to be there. I needed that little extra kick to get through today. All right. What else is moving around here? Anything at all? There's a pullback on copper. It's just to be expected at this time of the day. There's not a lot of volume in copper every day. You're welcome there, David. All right. Let's go back to the indices. That's usually where the money's at, right? Can't believe that the indices are still staying up there. They're not selling off. They're not really climbing all that fast, but they're not selling off yet either. Can that happen? Well, yeah. Been climbing all day on day. I thought this would have sold off by now, but yeah, it may very well dump here in any second, but you just don't really know, do you? Oh, maybe there will be a ginormous sell-off before the day's out, right?
I think the news helped, with the peace agreement thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Probably. So
definitely.
it's
Yeah.
been up all day. Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't believe there hasn't been any major profit taking yet. That's kind of the strange thing. Usually you're going to get a big pullback once in a while. We've had a couple little ones in there, but this is really nothing really all that big. Yeah, that's a lot of money in there, but still.
Pretty much after 9:20 a.m. Well, in my time, I guess. So, oh no, let me see if it's the same chart. No, we got the same time. So pretty much after that, so it's like everybody traded in the morning, came in, took profit, and then the rest of the day it's been just buying in, and one little pullback at 12:30, but that's it. It's been up since then, really up. So maybe everybody realizes if they just leave it alone, we'll have more profit. Don't sell yet. Just leave it in there.
You know why that they don't leave it alone? It's because they haven't been trained by AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's why. They don't know any
right.
better. They're ignorant.
I don't know.
That's why
Yeah.
they're ignorant.
So
If we would trade them, they would be able to come over here and train them. They would know what to do, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah, they know. Don't jump in. We see that on the L2 all the time. Big order, jump in. Why? Just leave it.
Exactly.
Make more money. Yeah.
quit playing with it.
Crazy.
As a matter of fact, let me double check it before I say it out loud. ES is very close to its 52-week high. All it needs is about another $10, $13. 616650 is the 52-week high on the ES, the S&P 500. SPY if you want, right? So 6166, it's at 5153-ish right now. So, I mean, it's at its high of the day right now, but keep an eye on that as it approaches that 166 level. I don't know why I have this. I need to change that. Wonder why it didn't look right. So I can come over here. I'm looking at my personal charts, what I'm talking about. I need to change that. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at this, what you see here. I'm looking at one of my other screens and realize that number is off. I keep track of I have a line on my charts for things like lows and highs, but that's a 52-week. So that's, like I say, 166.
I see 662, 60, 24 back in December of 24.
Yeah, well, 52.66. So, all right, what else we got going on? Yeah, the ES is just boring right now. Let's take a look at oils. Is oil doing anything?
Oh,
Yeah,
oil's-
gold, guys.
Look at
Oil's heading up to 65.
Okay, thank you. Yes, it is. What's gold doing?
To the moon.
Oh, really? Yeah, a nice big jump, didn't it? All right. Think it'll reject off that level or not? Where's VWAP? Oh, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. All right. All right, all right, all right. See if we can make some money on gold on the downside. Think we can do that? Why is that? Why did I even think about going to gold? Back here. Yep, it's not breaking through, is it? Pull back. Come on. Or roll all the way through. Which one are you going to do? Right? Is oil trying to break through? that level of resistance. It hasn't broken, held above that 65, but that's what we're looking for. Break and hold oil above 65. Why is that? That's just a critical level. That's all. The traders know that's been a long established line in the sand, as 63 has been. So we watch 63. We watch it at 65. Make see what it does as a guidepost to which way it might want to go, right? So there's gold trying to break through VWAP. It's touching it as we speak. And are we going to pop there for some reason? We'll find out, won't we? There it is at VWAP. It's trying to break through. It hasn't broken held yet, but it's just trying. It's giving the old college try to the upward side. But that's a strong, that's the VWAP is your strongest indicator. And it's hard to break through. Dave, got your hand up. What's up, Dave?
Yes, sir. How are you doing,
Good.
Sir Mark McSee, all over the world?
Yeah.
Mark, did you post today?
Did I what?
Did you post today?
Did I post? Yeah, earlier in the day.
Okay.
When Coach was live, I put it in the stock lounge.
Okay.
I've since
Thank you.
exceeded that, but I'm over 40 today, so it's good. Done pretty good today. I mean, I didn't really trade real heavy today. I was, I've been so, I was helping fill in for Coach and other things going on, and just didn't really get to go in there and sit like I like to. And I was just kind of wanted to hang out in there and just talk and whatever. How much room do I leave for my stop on ES? I use every one of my trades I enter are a pre-programmed 25 tick stop. Okay, I use 25 for ES. Now NASDAQ, I'll go higher. I like to, at least initially. I'll change that, but all my stops are set for everything for a 25 tick stop, and then I'll adjust accordingly once I'm in. All that does is get me into the trade. Now the NASDAQ, I will change that number to 40 or 45-ish, whatever, and adjust accordingly once I get in the trade. But that just gets me in. That way I don't have to worry about my stop being there. If something happens, at least I have a pre-programmed stop that goes in the minute I enter the trade. And then I'll adjust. So, the currencies, they don't move that much at one time. So I'll tighten the stop up on them. So I'll move them around to match what I am trading at the time. Right, so I don't just leave it fixed at 25 without adjusting it, because on some of these things, a $6.25 is a 25 tick move on which commodity you're talking about? Oh, ES. Yeah, ES is $12.50 a tick. So you take 25 times 12.50. That's how much that is on ES. Now MES is $1.25 a tick. Whatever 12.50 times 25 is, that's how much I enter per contract with a stop loss. 12.50. Oh, I'm sorry. It's yeah. Back that up. There's 4 ticks. There's 4 ticks to a point with ES at 12.50. Right. So you're talking $50. So I have, you're making me do math. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 12.50 times 25. Yeah, it's $312 stop loss. I was right first time. Yeah, math, especially after being up since early this morning, right? My brain shuts down about this time. Hence I just got to start sleeping in a little bit. But I keep waking up. If I wake up at 1 o'clock, I get up. If I wake up at 2, I get up. If I wake up at 3, I get up. Now, today I woke up every one of those times, but I said, no, I'm not getting up today. I'm going to sleep in. Had a good day yesterday. I could afford it, kind of thing. Still got up at 3:30. Well, about 3:15 this morning. Putted around, put some coffee on. Conducted some extensive market research for the market open. Our members know what that means. And And I was online a little after 4. Wasn't in no hurry today. Was chatting with one of the other moderators briefly, and finally got in online. And I wasn't going to trade much, and I didn't at first. But then, there were just some things said, "Buy me, look at me move. You got to buy me, make money." So I think I had, I don't even remember, 7,000 or something. I think I made this morning. I don't know. I can't remember now. All the days one runs in the other. So anyway, I did okay today. I didn't trade heavy. I didn't trade no 100 contracts at a time or anything like that today. In fact, I think the most I did was 30. I was doing 10s and 20s. Just was taking it easy. Keep the skills up. Looking around here to see if anything else is going to move around or not.
MNQ's coming down, about to break the 200.
Thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, so they're all stuck at the indicators and everything right now. Got a lot to break through to get to the downside. Well, before I speak, like she said, Russell is going down. I have RTY. She was calling M2K.
I said said MNQ.
Oh,
That's
okay. So, are we going to get a big drop or not? Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. We would trade the trade that's in front of us. We are in power hour. Last 15 minutes, things could get extremely volatile here and go crazy. You never know. Let's see. Yeah, NQ is looking heavy, and also gold to the upside. Was to the upside anyway, 1 point. There is the Russell getting a little heavy. There's the S&P, yeah, not as much. And you have the Russell downside. And gold's pulling back to the VWAP. Why? Because
I have a line for MNQ for 22. If it breaks below 20, get out of my way. Stupid things in my way. If it breaks below 22,408, right about there.
Okay.
40. Yeah, it should come down some more.
Okie dokie.
Something like that,
Something like that. Something.
Yeah, something.
Close enough, right? Something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get your drift. I got you. I
Picking up what I'm
get
putting
your
down.
drift. I'm hip to. I'm hip to you. I'm hip to you. I'm down with the sound.
Down. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's.
I don't either.
hip.
I don't
know.
know. Trying to be hip, but I can't be. It's not possible.
Stick with get off my lawn. You're good.
Yeah, get off my lawn. That works for me too.
Trash.
So,
it's trash.
It's all trash. Everything's trash. Get off my lawn. Why are you even talking to me? I don't even want to like talking to people. I don't like people, period. So I don't. Why are you even talking to me? Get off my lawn.
That's nice. Got a whole group in here listening to you. I don't even like people.
Yeah, that's why they made me a moderator.
Just kidding.
Hey. All right. So Dow Jones is actually still holding up there. YM. The other ones are kind of getting a little heavy, but the Dow, look at it. It's still holding up there pretty good. Nothing wrong with it. The Russell's, coming down a little bit. Look at the Russell. It's getting a little heavy, starting to drop, but, nothing really impressive here unless we get a giant dump on stuff. It just doesn't give me the impression it wants to do that for some reason. We got about 10 minutes left here, 8 minutes left, whatever, 9 minutes. We'll see what happens. Today might be one of the days it just goes out quietly. Who knows? I'd like to have a little bit of excitement here today. Again, I purposely didn't go in heavy today, you know, so.
You gotta rest sometime, Mark.
Well, I didn't, though. I don't really, not like I thought I was going to. I thought I'd just chill out today, and yeah. Anyway, I still had a good day. I love being in here. I love doing this. I made my $400 goal today. That's all that matters. That's my goal, is to make $400 a day. As long as I do that, I'm
I was gonna
happy.
ask you about that.
Yep, 400 a day. That's my goal. I think I've been hitting it lately, so I'm doing all right. I think my overall average is more than that, but, you know, it is what it is.
Close.
You know, it's the averages that count. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The averages count.
It's the average. Don't worry about the day to day. You know, it's your how you doing overall. That's what really counts.
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember that. Okay.
Percentage. It's all about percentage.
Percentage growth every day, right? And I think my percentage versus my goal has been pretty good too lately. As far as exceeding my goal. Yeah, it's up there.
You know, you could do better. I don't know.
Well, you can always do better. I
Study a little
strive
bit
to.
more.
You know, some days I just kind of dial it in, phone it in, you know, just kind of half-ass it. Trade, you know, like, whatever, you know. But,
Screw it. I'm done. I don't care. Whatever.
yeah, I don't care anymore. Just,
yeah, me too.
I'm tired, you know. I just don't want to do it today. Not feeling it, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Hard. It's hard making money.
It is. It's a mental. You should. If you sit here day trade all day, you should be mentally exhausted because you're constantly evaluating your trades, right? You're constantly evaluating. So yes, you should be tired.
It's stressful. And yet we don't sleep. Barely, any of us.
Yeah,
So.
well, I never did anyway, but now I got another reason to get out of bed every morning. It's like, geez.
Yeah.
I'm tired, Mark.
Always tired. It's just a state I live in. You all thought I live in Ohio? No, I live in the state of tired. No taxes there, Dave, in the state of tired.
Oh.
Yeah. Tax-free state. Tired.
That's nice.
Yeah, check it out.
Tired.
Not investment, financial, or tax advice, but I'm just saying, you know.
I just thought that was taxing. I'm not sure. I thought it was taxing, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Mr. Dave, I was about to get ready to order some moringa.
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 You see
Have you
my
had it yet,
profile
Ralph?
pic?
Look at the pull on the euro. It's going pulling too. So
Oh.
look at that. Ain't that pretty? We're getting a little bit of pull on ES here now. A little bit. It's a NASDAQ doing. NASDAQ pulling also.
NASDAQ is still like saying, I'm going to rip your face off, then I'm going to do what you want. That's what it's doing.
This pull in the euro is unusual activity. Okay.
Wonder why the NASDAQ isn't pulling like the rest of them. It's hanging up there right now.
It's stuck
flat.
between the 9 and the 21 and 55 kind of. It's I don't know.
I don't see anything.
It wants to. It just isn't. It's not letting go yet. There it goes. It's starting to pull now.
Is it?
Yeah. There it goes now. It was late to the party. That's all. Wanted to make an appearance.
Oh, all right. You want to say, look at me?
No, never mind. It just turned around again. Never mind. Now it's going up.
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Ralph,
Never
you like my
mind.
profile pic
Going
today?
off.
Do you like my profile pic?
Do what?
Change your profile. Let me see.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Hold on. I can see it.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Hey.
It look like you somebody.
He said his profile, his picture was better looking than mine. So here's what I said to that.
You guys remember
Mark
he used to
Mixie.
do that to everybody? He used to do that to everybody. He put everybody else's profile pictures in his. Now, Mark, look at yourself.
Look at me. What? What are you
Look at
talking
yourself
about?
right here.
You see,
Look at
Oh,
look at
Dave.
you.
Look
Dave's
at
trying to get all
Dave.
the ladies
Here we
now.
are.
you see Dave's
look at
profile
Dave.
picture?
Hello
Well,
there,
I
Mark.
got a different view over here, so yeah,
That's
I
right.
can't really
Oh,
see it.
you can't see it?
Here.
I
Oh.
see
You
his
can.
old picture with the one like you were sitting in front of the camera.
No. Guess
Nah,
again.
this one is a better one.
Okay.
This is a
This
good
one.
one. You're gonna like it.
This,
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
on the
this one I look.
Discord? Is
Yourself.
that
This
what
one
you're
I
talking
look much
about?
better, Mark.
On the Discord you're
It's
talking
what,
about.
what you used to do to everybody.
Oh, what I used to do. I didn't get. Why am I getting blamed for stuff?
Go look. Go look. You'll see. Go look
All
on the
right,
Discord.
all right. Hang on. You're talking about the
What you
Discord,
looking
right?
at, Mark? This one. You told me that was a better picture, so I put it up there.
Okay. Well, whatever works for you, as long as you're happy, because we want you to be happy,
You
Oh,
can't see it, can you, Mark?
copy. You can't
Mark
see
haven't
it.
seen it yet.
You can't see it. He doesn't have a clue.
I don't know where you're telling me I should go look at.
Because you think you're looking in the mirror. Look at the look at the
Yeah, look at. Just
Where is
look
this at?
me
Is it on Discord or TikTok?
on
It's
Discord?
on Zoom.
Oh, all right.
Zoom.
Well, I'll look at
On
that
Zoom.
after the. I'll look
Yeah,
at that
Zoom.
after the broadcast is over with, and then we'll get in there.
Oh, you can't see it.
No, not right now.
Oh,
It ain't
It
that
all
much
for nothing.
longer though.
I did that all for nothing. Then
No, you didn't do it for nothing.
it was only.
Profile picture.
We'll be able to see, he'll be able to see it in a few minutes when the live is. We only got like 2 minutes.
Don't I look
Okay.
good today?
Well, we're getting a slight pull anyway here in the markets. Nothing real huge. There's a little bit of a downward trend, right?
Yes. Come on. There goes MAQ.
Yeah, I think this is just a
Please.
sell-off. This sell-off right
Oh,
here
that's
is just
nice.
shaking out the fleas again because
That's
every
right.
time we have not every time, but most of the time when we have a large move up, you'll see a small dip, and then the market will just rally once the stocks, once the
Yep,
options
there it
and
goes
stuff
now. There it
close.
goes. Look at it go. Ready?
Yeah, you see the market
Ooh.
take off. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I've been noticing that. As a matter of fact, it happened yesterday evening. I saw it yesterday evening. I saw it after
Yeah.
after the aftermarket show ended. I was going through my, just going through to see the opening of the day, of the new day, and I saw the M&Q just took off and started rallying and above
Yeah, it does a
the
sweep
range.
first. It goes
Yeah.
down, sweeps them all, sweeps all those contracts, and then turns around and goes right up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, power hour is the best time to trade.
Mark,
That in the
cue up,
first few
cue up
minutes.
my sound for him. That is not the that is not the best. That is not the best time to trade. All right.
Mm-mm.
Listen, guys, JK, just kidding.
Yes, it is when you want a revenge trade.
That's right. Tell them, buddy.
No, we don't
Revenge trade the
revenge
crap out of that.
trade.
Uh-oh. Wrong answer.
Uh-oh.
You guys are stacking up the violations. Holy moly.
Wow. You know what happens when you violate things around here, don't you?
What?
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Oh. We just don't want to.
Get him. Get him, Mark.
Oh, my God.
Ow. Ow. Come on, he's beating me.
That's what happens when you break coach's rules around here.
Well, this is Mark signing off as Mark. Good night,
Look
Mark.
at yourself, Mark. Go
See you
look at yourself.
another day.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you another day. Have a good evening.
All right. All right.
You can't hang up, Dave. You have to show him. Oh, there goes MNQ.
Yeah.
Going down.
Look at it go.
What's going? Where's it going?
To
M&Q.
the basement.
It's going to hell.
Basement.
Uh-huh.
What are y'all looking at? Let me see. Oh,
M&Q.
I
I mean,
the wrong ticker. Oh,
Okay.
that's just a
People are
We
selling
got
shit,
about
buying back
30
up.
seconds left here. I appreciate everybody being here today. Glad you could join us here at AmericanDreamTrading.com Futures Education and Trading Program. We are here live every day from 2 to 4. Coaches live from 9 to 11, and we have the aftermarket show starting at 5 tonight over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Check that out and get over there. Go to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. scroll down there and grab those memberships. We have those promotions still going on with the Diamond and other memberships, which for additional information you can find over there at the website. These are short-term promotions. I would highly suggest you get them and get them while you can. All right, so we're glad you all could be here today. We will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.
Yeah. .com. I love it when Mark says that.
How'd you do today, EC? Did you match yesterday?
No, unfortunately not. Made a little something today, but not.
That was a great day yesterday. I was a little busy with the glimpses of it. That's awesome, man.
Man, that was amazing.
You gonna have to come on the after market show. You gonna have to
Did you
come
go
on
out
the
last
after
night?